In the repair shop today, Steve makes his maiden voyage with a vintage rarity that's run out of puff.
I've never heard of an air-powered car, let alone work on one. So this is new for me.
And the heat is on for Dom.
Right, there is no way I can cut through that with an angle grind. I'll be here for a week trying to cut through it. It is so thick.
As he grapples with a stubborn nautical relic.
It's just teasing us. It's like a...
Oh, look, it's going to come.
It's like a wobbly tooth, isn't it?
The first arrivals at the barn from Merseyside are Linda Atkinson.
Hello, how you doing?
And twin sister Pauline Murphy. They're hoping Will Kirk and Jay Blades can bring a treasured piece of national history back to its regal state.
Thank you. So this is a royal chair, isn't it? Mm. And I believe this is Prince of Wales' feathers. This is his royal crest. Have you got this?
The chair belongs to my mum. They were used for the investiture of Prince Charles. All the guests were sat on them.
And that's the ceremony where he gets...
Crowned Prince of
Prince
Wales.
of Wales. How did your mum get this chair? Was she a guest there then?
There was 4,000 chairs made.
4,000?
Yeah.
Okay.
After the ceremony, the chairs went on sale to the public. Okay. And Mum sent away for one.
So is your mother quite a patriotic lady then?
Yes.
Yeah, because this is not
Yes.
the sort of average thing that you buy.
It's not at all, is it? No.
And what did Mum do with it? Once she bought this, what did she do with it?
It took pride of place in the house. No one was allowed to sit on it.
No.
OK, right.
How has it got into such a state?
Dad never really liked the chair. It was in the house for about 20 years.
Yes, yeah.
Then it was relegated to the garage.
So Dad put it in the garage?
Yeah.
Didn't want it in the house?
No.
OK.
Mum loved it because it was red, and red's her favourite colour.
What's Mum's name then?
Nancy.
Nancy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What would you like us to do to this then?
Mum's 93 this year, and we just thought it would be lovely for her to see it as it was.
So was it like a vibrant red then? Because it looks like it's faded a bit on the arms and stuff like that. So you want to kind of repaint it, like you want it red again?
Yes,
As it was.
yeah.
OK.
We'll have to think about the upholstery and the fabric, because that
Yeah.
feels like foam in there, but that foam is seriously deteriorated. That's gone.
So it was a tweed that was on the vibrant red, did you say? Was that...
Yeah.
It was all red then?
All red.
And then that was the only different
Gold
colour?
crest, yeah.
OK. So if we're able to restore this, what do you think Mum's going to think?
Oh,
She'd be overjoyed, isn't she?
Over the moon.
Yeah. We've got to do this for Nancy, haven't we?
Going to do this for Nancy.
OK. Thank you for bringing it in.
Thank you very much indeed.
All right.
Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
Thanks.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
We're feeling confident
Yes.
about leaving the chair behind. We're really looking forward to it being restored for Mum, aren't we?
Yeah.
Because she just loves the chair so much, and it would be lovely to see it nice and bright and red and shiny. I think if Will can fix the chair, we'll be allowed to sit on it, won't we?
Yeah.
It's a nice chair, isn't it?
Lovely chair.
Hey?
With a bit of history to it.
Yeah. Right, what have we got to do on this one?
Structurally, it doesn't seem too bad. Foam needs to be replaced, so it needs to be re-upholstered, recovered.
And then the paint.
Someone has painted over the original colour.
OK.
It's reacted badly, it needs to be stripped and sanded off.
Well, I'll get some swatches and then see if we can match that up.
Yep.
We've got to get it stripped, really, first and foremost. And then you can deal with the wood, and I'll take the upholstery off.
Yeah.
Is that a deal?
Deal.
All right, no
Top
problem.
man.
Cool. There you go. So what happens with foam, once it's been used and sat on quite a few times, it just starts to turn to dust. All of that is quite toxic. If it gets into your lungs, it's not good for you. So what I'm going to need is a dust mask and start to take that apart. So what I'm trying to do is get the staples out so I don't actually mess up the wood that's underneath there. So the material, a bit like the foam, is just dry. Look at that. But the colour on the inside there is exactly the colour we want to see, because then I can get a reference for what colour it should be on top. And that's all done. All I've got to do is just give it back to Will, and he can work his magic on it.
Next to arrive at the barn is Pam Carter from Cumbria, who's brought along an unusual and much cherished vintage item. She's hoping mechanical expert Steve Fletcher can put it firmly on the road to recovery.
Hello,
Hi.
I'm Steve.
How do you do, Steve? I'm Pam.
Hi, Pam. So what have we got here?
Well, this is my dad's Phantom Mark II racing car. It was made in the 1950s, and I suppose it's the first one that was ever made like remote control because it's powered by air.
Whoa.
It's a long time since I've seen it work. If I can take the top off and show you. You press the pump.
Yeah.
The air goes into this chamber here,
Yeah.
pushes something, I don't know what,
Yeah.
but that pulls the lever out.
Okay.
But that's all I can tell you, really. I mean, there's no batteries, there's no electricity.
This is fascinating. I've
And
never
I've not-
seen anything like that.
I've not seen one since.
Can you remember it working?
I can, and I must have only been about 4 years old, so I can't remember a lot about it. I can remember it going.
Was your father always into mechanical things?
Well, yes, he worked in the steelworks in Sheffield. He was a borer and turner. He liked taking clocks to pieces and
Okay.
fixing them back together
Yeah,
again.
yeah.
And,
Were you very close to your father?
oh, yes, yeah. I was a bit of a tomboy. I was always with him, helping him make things, take things to pieces, put them back together again. And I was in the garden with him digging up worms and putting them in my pockets for my mum to find and things like that. He was game for anything, was my dad.
The bodywork looks in quite good condition.
Yeah, it's just the rubber bits that have perished. And you see that wheel's rather wobbly.
Yeah, I can.
Comes off.
Right, okay.
But my dad did try to repair it, and I think that this balloon was to try and seal that there.
Okay.
He tried it, it didn't work, it went back in the box. It was beyond my dad. And the thing is that before he died, he asked me two things. One was that I would be with him when he died, which unfortunately I wasn't. He didn't want to die alone. And the other one was, please try and get my car repaired. And if I could just fulfil one of the promises that I made to my dad. As I say, I couldn't fulfil the other one, which I'll be deeply regret for the rest of my life, but at least I'll be able to fulfil one.
I really hope I can, for you and for your promise to your dad. Thank you for bringing it in. I will do my best for you.
Okay, thank you, Steve.
All right, okay, thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye now.
If Steve could get the car to work for us, it would mean so much. I know my dad's looking down. I believe that he is there. It was his dream when he was alive to see that car functioning again. I'm just hoping upon hope that I can fulfil this one promise for him.
This is quite a fascinating mechanism, actually. I've never, ever heard of an air-powered car, let alone work on one. So this is new for me. I'm just going to go in feet first and start taking it apart. I'm going to take the cylinder off now. Right, okay, so we've got this plastic unit that's in there. So that would have gone over that. Right, now I understand. So the action of pumping this pushes air into here, which in turn pushes this plunger one way to So the action of letting go actually sucks the air back out. So if you keep on pressing, letting go, it makes this plunger do that and actually then drives the wheel. This makes so much more sense now. I see now why someone's actually tried to repair this with a balloon. This balloon's actually gone rotten. So what I need to do now is find some form of rubber or silicone to take the place of this to make up the diaphragms. And this is wrong because this has got a one-way valve and it should be sealed. So I also need to find a puffer. These wheels I need to sort out. They're just all soggy and they're just going to fall apart. So I've got to devise a way of actually making them so they're quite firm. Dismantling of this has been so good because actually now I understand it.
Firing on all cylinders are Jay and Will, with the chair that once seated a guest at the investiture of the Prince of Wales. While Will strips off the paint from its 50-year-old frame, Jay is ready to start his restoration of the cushioned seat.
Basically what I've got to do with this is upholstery it. So I've got the foam, I've got the fabric. What I'm going to do first of all is measure this. 45 and 43. So what I've got to do is just mark it out. Now that is perfect. And then wrapping this material over, so when I wrap over the fabric, it'll be nice and soft. Because here, that edge is quite harsh. So now all I've got to do is use that as a template on my new fabric that matches up to this colour, cut it all out, sew it together, put it on and tack it all along, and then we put the chair back together. How are you doing, Will?
Hey, buddy. You're right.
Very good. How are you?
After a favour, I'm about to paint the legs.
Okay.
And if I have this near where I'm painting, it will help me make sure I get to the right colour.
The match up, no problem.
Cheers, buddy.
Okay.
This is all sanded back, nice and smooth now, ready to be painted. The top has a lot more grain definition there, and I'm worried that if I just paint this base here red, it's going to look a lot brighter and not so much of a figure to it as the top. I'm going to put some stain on the bottom leg here, and then I'll put some paints going over both stain and the natural wood. That way I'll be able to find out if I need to stain the whole thing or if I can just go on straight with the paint. You can already see that it's bringing out the pattern in the grain a lot more, and that's exactly what I'm looking for. It's a really thin coat of paint that I'm applying here with this rag, but it should be enough to give an idea of what it's going to look like. I'm going to leave that to dry. Once it has, and I can offer it up next to the top, and then see what option I'm going to go with.
I've got to get all the thread off. I don't want this to rip. I need it to be measurable. So that's how fragile it is. As you pull it, it's breaking away. And the thread is almost the same colour as the fabric. So my eyes are really being tested.
Here, try these.
You heard me talking, didn't you, sir?
Put them on first.
These on first?
Yeah.
Wow. Aye.
Can you see it now?
Now I can see it. Oh, wow. Thank you. Wow, that's brilliant. This is why I love being in a workshop, because you've got teammates that just help you out. It's perfect. Absolutely brilliant.
Right, let's have a look. The bottom, where I put the stain onto, shows up more of the grain. It's a lot closer to the top, which is great. I think if I stain the whole of the chair and add maybe 2 coats of red, I think we should have a perfect match.
Now that is perfect. I'm really happy with that. Now that's one side. We've got 3 more sides to do. Job's a good one.
The barn's next arrivals are Martin Brockman and Elaine Trethowne from Penlee in Cornwall. They're hoping metal expert Dominic Chenier can restore a nautical item that's been keeping a charity afloat for over a century.
Hello.
Hi.
How are we doing?
Hi there.
Nice to meet you.
I'm Jay.
I'm Elaine.
All right, Elaine?
Martin.
All right, Martin.
Martin, hi, Dom. Nice to see you.
Hi, Dom. Pleased to
Elaine,
meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So this, it looks like a post box to me, but it's probably not a post box, is it?
No, it's
Okay.
not.
What is this?
This is a collection box. It collects money for the Royal National Lifeboat Institution.
Okay.
So we don't know where this box has been. A lifeboat enthusiast actually saw that this box was coming up for auction. Our heritage team bid for it and bought it.
We don't know when it was last opened.
Hold on a minute, hold on. You're trying to tell me you haven't been able to open this?
No, we've never opened it.
So you don't know what's inside then?
Nope.
No idea.
Oh, but you're dying to see.
We are. It's an archive item.
It looks like someone's tried to repair it, maybe it's had some previous damage by the looks of it. It looks
Oh, right,
like someone's
okay.
closed it up.
Okay.
And welded it shut at some point.
So collection towards the charity, is it important?
Absolutely. It's all voluntary contributions from the public, legacies left to us to keep the institution running, really.
I didn't realise that. The whole of the RNLI is all just donation, voluntary, and
We have full-time staff on the station, which is our coxswain and mechanic, but the rest of the crew are all volunteers.
They've all got day jobs. So
That
they
is-
could be out all night, come in, they have a bit of cup of tea, debrief, then they go to work.
That is unbelievable
That is.
dedication, that is.
Martin and I come from a lifeboat background.
Okay.
His dad and my dad, they served on the lifeboat together for...
Probably about 20 years.
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, my dad was one of the crew that was lost in the Penlee lifeboat disaster in 1981. A vessel called the Union Star was in difficulty.
Yeah.
So the lifeboat was summoned. It was blowing hurricane force 12, and unfortunately, they were just too close to the rocks. All 16 people lost, 8 from the lifeboat and 8 from the Union Star.
Sorry to hear that, man.
That's why preserving our history
Yeah.
is really, really important. I mean, it's great.
What would you like us to do to this then?
Make it look a bit prettier if you could. Open it if you could.
yeah.
Find out what's inside.
In its prime, what was the colour that it would be?
Blue.
Right.
And then on the top here, there was a knotted fan that went on the top.
Okay.
I think it needs a door as well, so you can actually get the donations out.
It would be handy to get the money out.
Yeah. When you think about it, for over 150 years, people have been putting money in that slot.
Yeah.
It's kept our lifeboats at sea, saving lives. And that's what will happen when it comes back to Penlee. So if you can restore it, it'll be fantastic.
Thank you for bringing this down and telling us that wonderful
you.
history.
You're most welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
And you.
All right, you
Okay.
take care now.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.
I'm really sad to see that the collection box is in the state it's in now. It's a really important part of our history.
It would be amazing to have the collection box back at our station, collecting money to save lives at sea.
This is incredible, isn't it? It's awesome.
I just want to see what's in there.
You just want to cut that door open. We'll cut this off.
Right.
Get inside. Find all your treasure.
Yes, please.
Then the whole thing needs to go off and be sandblasted.
Right.
Just strip the whole thing back to the bare steel. Then I'm not sure how, but we're gonna have to make a new door.
Then you've got to paint it.
Then we can repaint it in that nice original colour. Oh, this is brilliant, isn't it?
It's
I
really brilliant.
can't wait to get started on this.
Well, I've got a pallet truck over there.
Oh, nice. That'll be
let's-
perfect. Bit more. Okay.
Cool, you got it?
Yeah, we're off.
Before Dom can even start making the donation box fit for purpose, he needs to summon his inner safecracker.
First things first, I need to cut this hole in the back so I can see what's inside. Whoa. Right, there is no way I can cut through that with an angle grinder. I'll be here for a week trying to cut through it. It is so thick. Plan B, I'm going to try my plasma cutter and see what that does.
What, you ain't got it open yet?
Oh, don't, honestly. Because this has been such a job to get. Look how thick the steel is.
That is proper thick.
Yeah, I obviously didn't want anyone to get in here.
Yeah.
So this
That's
is
warm as well.
Yeah, it's because I've been out here trying to cut through it. We could try now. We've got a little hole there. Look, it's just teasing us. It's like a
Oh, look, it's going to come, it's going to come.
wobbly tooth, isn't it? Oh, look, yeah,
got
yeah.
one.
That's it, it's going to go. It's just your top corner. Yeah.
Fingers.
Oh,
And there's no
look,
treasure. No way.
what's that, a penny?
Farthing, that's farthing.
1 penny?
1939.
That's not going to keep the lifeboats
No,
floating.
we need
is it?
more than that, don't we? There must be something else in
All
that,
right,
Dom.
there we go.
Oh, there's loads in there. All right.
What's this one? I've never seen one of that.
I've never seen that before.
That's tiny.
So 1896, Queen Victoria. That is proper old. Oh, that sounded like gold.
Earlier on, I did find some gold. Look round here. Look at that.
Oh,
Literally a gold. Yeah, that's gold leaf. Yeah.
see, then that would have looked quality and stood out as well.
Wouldn't it? Yeah. We're going to have to strip all of this off and repaint it.
A lifeboat written on the side in gold.
How nice.
All around.
Yeah, every face has got, that's got gold, that's got gold. Yeah.
Okay.
It's going to look absolutely fantastic. I can see it already.
So what you've got to do now is get the door off so I can get it down to sandblasters.
Exactly.
All right, I'll leave you to it.
Thanks, Jay.
Steve may have also struck gold with the air-powered toy car that a daughter pledged to her late dad that she'd have repaired.
I've at long last been able to find a puffer that I think is just the right strength. The one that Pam brought in, I think that's just too hard. So this one I think is just right, hopefully, but I won't know until I get the diaphragm in. And that's the thing that actually makes the car go along. I have actually got a nitrile glove. It's like a silicone glove, but it's quite tough. It's also, you know, really durable because this has got to go on for a long, long time. So I'm just going to cut off the long finger and I'm going to pop it over this just to see whether it will inflate. What actually happens when you squeeze the puffer, it actually inflates this, which pushes the piston one way. So we go. It's sort of that action there, and that's what actually drives the car. Hopefully this is going to work. So this goes into that hole there. Push that into place there. Right, this is the big moment of truth, really. Actually, that is working so well. That is really good news. Really, really good news. Good. I need to just sort out the wheels because they are pretty sort of floppy. So what I'm going to do is set a washer into place, then a piece of brass for the axle to go through, and then hopefully it'll be nice and strong.
On Jay's workbench, the guest chair for a royal ceremony is almost back to its stately self.
It is a big relief that the fabric matches up, and I think Linda and Pauline are going to be over the moon with this. All I've got to do now is to finish off the front and then over to Will. How you doing, Will?
Hey, let's pop it right to where it sits.
Well done.
Oh,
Happy days.
fit for a prince.
It looks brilliant. So I'm going to let Linda and Pauline know that they can come and pick this up.
Nice bit of teamwork.
As always, sir.
Cheers, Jay.
Okay.
Of 4,000 made specially for the occasion, the chair was acquired as a memento of Prince Charles's investiture by a devoted royal fan. But it had deteriorated so badly, it had been consigned to the garage. Nancy's twin daughters, Linda and Pauline, hope their 93-year-old patriotic mum will be able to have it proudly on display once again.
Hello.
How you doing?
Nice to see you again.
Lovely to see you again. Oh, there we are. Lovely to see you again.
So, how you feeling?
All ready?
You're ready?
Excited, yeah.
What are you hoping to see then?
Nice new chair.
Well, we're excited for you guys to see this now. Bless you, just looking down at the blanket, aren't you? Do you want to sit?
Yeah.
Oh, that's gorgeous. Oh, doesn't look like the same chair.
No.
God, that's fabulous,
I
isn't
know,
it?
isn't it?
Look at the seat.
My mum will
be.
be thrilled. I think even my dad would like it now.
Yeah.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Can't believe it.
Yeah, you've done a lovely job.
Well, Jay upholstered this.
Did you?
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I got on the tools. Because it has the roll connection, I thought I might as well get on the tools.
Nice. Yeah.
That's lovely. That's the perfect colour, isn't
Yeah.
it? It's like
Yes.
an orangey
Yeah.
red, that, yeah?
Yeah. Normally, we would get you to sit on the chair, but as Mum has said that you're kind of not allowed to sit on the chair.
Well, actually,
For me.
Fair. I hereby give permission for my two daughters to sit in the investiture chair. Thank you very much, signed Nancy, Mum.
Mum. You're sitting on it first?
Yes, please.
OK, no problem. I don't want any fighting now.
Oh, it's lovely.
yeah, lovely.
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah,
My turn.
perfect.
See. Yeah, very nice.
Thank you.
OK.
Do you like the chair?
I love the chair.
Do you?
Yeah, I would love to have one of these.
Really?
As upholsterers, we don't sit in a chair until someone's invited us. But you had a letter. I don't have a letter from Mum.
We'll
Yeah.
give you permission to sit in the chair.
Thank you.
Go on.
I've been waiting to do this.
Have you?
Yes. Oh. No, that is nice. That's very nice. Thank you for letting me sit there.
You're
Thank you. It's a nice thing you guys have done for Mum.
Oh,
Really, really special.
oh, she'd be really made up. Yeah.
Thank you for bringing it in. Okay?
So much.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks so much. It's fabulous. Thank you. When we get the chair back and show me Mum, she'll be speechless. Just looked how it used to look.
Yeah.
Perfect. I think we're going to have a problem getting my Mum out of the chair,
Yeah.
actually. Once she sits in it, she'll probably want to stay in it.
Yeah.
I think she's royal.
Yeah.
In the outdoor workshop, there's still some distance for Dom to navigate with the lifeboat collection box. The sealed-up door that was once used to retrieve valuable donations was no longer fit for purpose.
I've actually managed to salvage the original hinge, which is great. I've actually got this. This is really, really helpful. It's a beautiful hinge. Bad news is this one is beyond repair and I need two. So I've got more than enough on my plate already trying to make this door and the other pieces that I need to do to get this donation box finished. So I'm going to run over and see Brenton. Hopefully he can help me make this hinge. Hey Brenton, you okay?
Hiya, all right?
Yeah, I'm good. Quite stressed.
Okay.
I'm hoping you with your lathe in here, would you mind helping me just make that top pivot part of the hinge? I've got or two.
This will be the biggest hinge I've ever made. Yeah, I can do that.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Brenton.
I'm used to making tiny silver hinges. It's the same principle. It's little tubes welded alternately on either side of the thing that you want a hinge to be on, and then you put a pin down the middle. I'm quite handy with a lathe. I don't see any reason why I can't make this gigantic hinge for him. So when I'm making a silver hinge, I buy the tube. You can buy all different sizes of tube for whatever size hinge you want to make. With these bespoke hinges we're making for the box, I'm having to make my own tube by drilling some round bar down. That's great, that's one done. I've just got 5 more to do and then I can take them out to Dom.
Hi, Dom. Hello, Brenton, you okay? Yeah, it's going really well. This is the new door for the donation box.
God, nobody's going to break in that.
I know, look how thick it is.
Wow. Well, I've made your little knuckles. See if they
Oh,
fit.
Brenton, fantastic. I mean, that next to the original one.
That's not far off, is it?
It's going to look smart, isn't it?
It really is.
Oh, God, I can't wait.
I know,
Okay,
it's
right,
so exciting, isn't it?
Should we try and weld this up?
Yeah,
then?
definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. This is fun.
A little bit different to your usual tiny little bits of silver and your hinge pin's usually that
smaller.
thin.
Yeah.
Instead of...
That's it. That's looking really good.
All of a sudden we've got a hinge.
That's great. So
Perfect.
my work here is done then.
Okay, before you go.
Oh.
So this is the fan that would have been on top of the donation box originally.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to replicate that. I'd like that to be brass. I think that would have been brass.
Okay, I can do that. And we've got to make this rope bit, haven't we?
Yeah, exactly.
So what are we doing?
So look, I've got this steel bar that's twisted.
lovely.
So basically now we just need to bend that around there.
Okay.
You can see it taking shape already, can't you?
That's good. Right.
That's fantastic, Brenton. Look at that.
That is great, isn't it?
Oh, that's fantastic.
Right.
Great job.
So we're just going to cut this shape out in brass,
Yeah.
and then we can try that in there, and it'll be good to fit on the donation box.
Yeah, amazing.
Okay.
With the replacement fan in hand,
So that's the brass cutout. I just need to take that to Jay, and he can get it engraved for us.
and the collection box now safely back from the sandblasters, home shores are within sight. While in Steve's corner of the barn, the air-powered toy car is almost ready to roll, thanks to its new souped-up hubcaps.
Good. Right, I just need to glue this in place and then hopefully it'll be nice and strong. I'm just going to use this rubber glue. It's really, really sticky and I don't really want to get it on my fingers at all. But it should stick this really, really well. Good, that fits nicely. I'm just going to put the wheel on now, and then I can test drive this car. I can't wait to test drive it. Good. That's nice and tight now. Fingers crossed. Whoa. That works really well. Phew. I'm really, really pleased about that. It hasn't worked for so many years, and I'm sure Pam's going to be so pleased with it.
Pam was entrusted by her dad just before he died to get his beloved toy car repaired.
I'm feeling apprehensive, excited. It's such a long time since I've seen the car working, and I'm just hoping that Steve's been able to do that for me.
Hi, Pam. How very nice to see you again.
Oh,
How are you?
yeah, I'm so nervous.
How are you?
I know it's only small,
Yeah.
but it just reminds me of my dad and the times that we had together.
Yeah, of course.
I promised my dad I would try to get it fixed. I couldn't fulfil other promises that I made to him, but I don't know whether I've even fulfilled it today. I don't know whether it's working or not, Steve. Put me out of my misery.
OK, I'll do that for you. It's been fun and games,
I can imagine.
but you'll be pleased to know that it's working.
Yeah.
Do you want me to demonstrate it for you?
Yes, please.
OK.
Oh, that's incredible.
Whoops.
It's amazing, isn't it? I just feel like a kid again. Oh, that's brilliant. Really is. This, in a way, says thank you, Dad, for all those years that you gave me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even as an adult, he was my best friend. And I thank you very much.
It's been an honour. Right, we'll put it back in its box. There we are.
Can I come and give you a hug? Is that all right?
Enjoy it.
Thank you, Steve.
You're very welcome.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye now.
To see it going, you know, it's amazing. Very emotional. It just feels like my dad's with me. I know he'd be so proud if he was here to see that it was repaired. It's amazing what Steve's done.
Things are also going well in the outdoor workshop.
How we doing, guys?
Hello, Jay. You OK?
Well, I've just got back from the engravers.
Amazing.
That looks
Oh, that's
fantastic.
perfect.
It's nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is going to look amazing, because the work that you guys have done, just going to set this off, isn't it?
That's going to sit on top of the donation box.
Oh.
Beautiful.
Fantastic, isn't it?
Yeah.
After its long rescue operation, the lifeboat charity collection box is finally ready for Dom's golden touch.
Now the door is in place, that is all looking fantastic. Now on to the fun bit that I've been looking forward to the most, replacing that gold lettering. I've painted back on the text with gold size, which is basically an adhesive for gold leaf, and now I'm ready to apply the leaf. And even though it looks nice now, once these gold letters are on and it's all shining, it's going to look beautiful. So I'm just offering up the leaf here. So a lot of what I do is I end up filthy, it's grubby, it's dirty work. So it's actually really nice to finally be doing some delicate work like this. I really hope that this gold leaf, the lettering, it really transforms this from just a lump of cast iron into something special. I hope it's a fitting tribute, really, for the work that they put in on the lifeboats. This is hopefully going to do them justice.
After decades exposed to the elements, the donation box was rusting away. Mysteriously sealed up, it was unable to help fund the heroic work of the lifeboat men and women. It's now come home to Penlee on the Cornish coast. Martin, Elaine and a host of the charity's volunteers are eager to see it.
How are we feeling? Are we excited? Yeah. Good. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Wow, yes! Oh, look at that.
collection box is absolutely fantastic. Better than I could ever have dreamed of. Go on, pull it open.
It's been so beautifully restored and it's come home at last. Absolutely thrilled and delighted. They've done a fabulous job on it.
Oh, there's coins in here. Look. You wouldn't have seen coins like that, would you?
No.
How cool is that?
I think it looks really pretty and it's very nice to see it here.
It says saving lives in Mount Spey since 1803. Thank you. Oh, well done, boy.
It's already started making money. Hopefully will carry on for hundreds of years to come.
Fantastic. Really over the moon.